with you guys, man. My mentality in life has always been the type of person that's always gonna figure it out. Like I was born with a disability, and my mentality was like, I'm gonna figure out how to live with this, and I'm not gonna ask nobody because I can ask people, but ain't nobody that live with me got a disability, so you gotta figure it out your own way. And that's just been my mentality for most of my life. Like you got to deal with what you got to deal with, but you got to deal with it. So I've always been the type of person that tried to figure it out on my own, tried to find my own way of being successful, my own way of doing whatever I need to do. And that's just the mentality I done kept for most of my life, especially when it entered this spiritual process. And that reinvigorated that same mentality, that reawoken that same fire that I've always had. Like to get up and be curious enough to figure life out for myself and not depend on other people or other people's advice, but to just go through my own journey and do my own thing and figure it out my own way. That's always been me and that's always gonna be me. I just find my own way to do it or find my own way to figure out how I'm gonna succeed or how I'm gonna do something in life, even if I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna hit my head plenty of times, but I'm gonna learn the right way to do it. I'm gonna learn how to be better at it. I'm gonna learn how to be the best at whatever I'm trying to do, and that's just my mentality. I may start out behind in something, but I'm gonna find a way to figure out what I'm doing and figure out how to be the best at what I'm doing, figure out how to give you the best support and the best version of myself because that's how I grew up being and that's my mentality for life in general, to just figure out and find my way. Even if I don't know what I'm doing right away, I'm going to play with it and figure I'm going to play with it and mess with it till I get to the bottom of it because I'm curious enough to want to figure it out for myself. I don't like asking for advice. I don't like asking for help. I like going through stuff and just finding my own way of solving it, even if it means that I have to come back and apologize for what I did when I was younger because the way I made her handle something might not have been the correct way to handle it. I'd rather go through that and have to come back and apologize and realize I did wrong than to ask for advice and try to go off what somebody else tell me. I don't like going off other people's advice and I don't like other people telling me what to do or trying to or feeling like they got any control over me or any control over what I do. I like doing my own thing and just finding my own way in life. Now, am I always right for the things I say or the things I do? Not all the time. I've made mistakes and I'm man enough to admit that. But in this journey of life as a man, I feel like it's best for you to find your own way in life. Even when it comes to having kids, you can advise them all you know that all you tried to do, or you can advise them of everything you think they're gonna go through, but you can't really tell them because you don't have their experience. So it's best to guide and lead them to me, but let them have their own experiences in life and let them figure out their own ways in life. But that's the way I look at life for me. I'ma just go through life and find my own way. And that's the mentality I'ma always keep, to just find life my own way, figure it out my own way, go my own journey, and let it happen how it happens. I'll find my way to figure out what I need to do and how to solve my own problem. And that's just a mentality I'ma always keep. I'm gonna make my way the best way I know how. I may ask for help occasionally, but I don't really like to. I like finding my own way to solve my issues. That's just me, though, in my opinion.